Simple and Out is the best digital in-out board out there with applications for your phone and for tablets, for applications for desktop computers, and integrations with things like Slack and Teams. Today, we're going to focus on an application we build specifically for televisions. This is called Simple and Out TV, and it's a great application you could utilize to display your board in common areas like your vestibules, maybe bullpens, break rooms, any common area where people are coming and going throughout the day and they want to keep an idea of who's in and who's out. Like all of our boards, it'll keep itself up to date throughout the day. And you can also see that we also include your announcements at the bottom. So you could have announcements that will be displayed again in your common areas for other people to see. So today I'm going to walk you through Simple and Out TV and some of the options that we offer here. And hopefully you'll know a lot more about Simple and Out TV at the end of this little video. Now, important to note right up front, Simple and Out TV runs on the Android TV platform. This is great because it's some of the most popular television hardware and inexpensive television hardware you could get your hands on. In fact, we support the Fire TV Stick, which is a great device because they cost at the time of this recording under $30 US, and will work with any television with an HDMI port in the back, which in this day and age is virtually every television product out there. So let's take a look at some of the customization options that you have available here in Simple and Out TV. Now, this is remote driven. So, of course, as I use the remote control on my television, I can see all of these different options. We have text size, which you can manipulate, and image size to customize how many people you can fit on the board. So you can see that it updates in real time. If I hit back here, I can fly back over here and see what this looks like. You can toggle whether profile images are on or off. Uh, I like profile images on just because that is a great way to show some personality in your in-out board. But of course, you can fit more users without them. We have dark mode, which is default, but you can go to light mode, and light mode is a little brighter presentation if that's just something that you're into. Um, but all that work. If you have more users on your screen, we will scroll through your users. You can control how fast we scroll through your users. You can even control landscape versus portrait. And so, where this really comes into play, as you can see here, it's kind of on its side. But if you have your television vertically mounted, you can vertically mount your TV, and this will have kind of the feel of an airport arrival departure board. So, if you can control the physical environment of your television, this is a wonderful option. You can fit a lot of users on the screen at once. Now I'm going to, of course, flip back to this because this is kind of disorienting. Here we go. So we'll go back into this kind of mode and see some of the other options that we have available here. Now, layout and grid, you can control how many columns of users show up. Again, this allows you to customize how many users you can fit on a screen at once. Obviously, this has a lot to do with how close you're standing to the TV. And then finally, down here, we have our columns. You can control exactly what shows up. So maybe, let's add in our email address. Maybe I think that that's important when people walk by to see what everybody's email address is. You have that option right here on Simple and Out TV, controlling the way your users are presented. Now, we also have, beyond a grid view, we also have a table view. And table view is more of a television presentation that lets you fit a lot more data side by side. So again, you can see that this scrolls automatically if your users can't be fit into the screen, again, allowing for a lot of data to be presented on the screen at any one time. And just the same with these columns, you can control what data is showing in these columns. So maybe I think that groups are really important here. So I could see which groups of users our users are within. You could do that. Add another column here still. Let's go ahead and add phone numbers. Maybe I want people to be able to dial their phone as they wander by the TV. And as you can see, you could fit a lot of data on a one television, and our automatic scrolling and keeping itself up to date, make sure the board's always cycling through and it's always incredibly useful. Now, if I go ahead and click on filter here, I can filter the board by controlling the sort, so it's sorted in the way I like. That allows you to obviously be able to uh, sort things to more easily find your people, or in this case, the people that are actually available, putting them at the top of the list. You can also show only users with a certain status that are in. So maybe in this case, you only want to see the users who are remote. So the TV acts as a way, as a window into who may be, for example, working from home in this case. So you have that option here as well. I'm going to get rid of that. And then groups, of course, we have our great group filter here in Simple and Out, which allows you to pick and choose which users are showing. This is great if you have lots of offices or lots of televisions, more than one television in different areas, divided by things like skill set or job title. So that can work out really well. Filtering options in Simple and Out TV. So that's Simple and Out TV, a great way to display your data in common areas for everybody to be able to see.